today's video, we shall be discussing and exposing one of the most exciting and one of the most intriguing news and updates we have for you today. Yes, because as we speak, the sitting and the current president of the most surprised the USB government with a particular feat. Yes, the president of the USA wants to surprise the USB by doing something that many will see as being fascinating. But the question here is, what is the president of the most powerful nation of the world planning for the USB government? Well, in this video, we shall be discussing and exposing every single thing that you need to know and understand. Yes, so this whole thing all kicked off a couple of days back. Yes, because 19 hours ago, we noticed that the Deputy Prime Minister of the USB government made a tweet on our official Twitter page, which caught the attention of a series of individuals and politicians domiciled in Washington, D.C. Yes, showing right now on your screen is this particular tweet coming from the Deputy Prime Minister, where it states, breaking USB Washington, D.C. Embassy inspection. Yesterday, April 8th of 2025, I took time to visit and inspect the venue for our May 30th event in Washington, D.C. Yes. So like I said previously, this tweet is coming from orabueze, who happens to be the Deputy Prime Minister. Showing right now on your screen is a video she shared on her Twitter page where we can see her together with an individual representing the USB live in Washington, D.C.
We're right here in Washington, D.C. Yeah.
Just in case you don't understand what is going on here, orabueze traveled to USA so as to inspect the USB embassy located in Washington, D.C. because on the 30th of May, which is next month, they plan on having an event in that part of the world. Yes, the moment the USB government and its citizens were planning for an event next month, an individual domiciled in the US political scenes and affairs made a very, very interesting comment and tweet that we all have to see at this point in time. Yes, a man known as Speaker Mike Johnson, who is the 56th Speaker of the House in USA, made an intriguing tweet that will definitely make a lot of USB citizens and supporters to celebrate at this point in time. So the question here is, what is this tweet? Well, take a look at this particular update showing right now on your screen coming from this particular politician domiciled in the USB. It reads, the president of the USA will possibly pay a courtesy visit to the new embassy of a new sovereign state in Washington. And this particular post was released on the 4th of April of 2025 at about 1:45 p.m. on that particular day. Yes, so as you can see, the president of the most powerful nation of the world is set to possibly pay a courtesy visit to an embassy of a new sovereign state in Washington. Yes, Speaker Mike Johnson did not give more clarification about this particular matter. He did not state the particular sovereign state that the president of the USA will possibly visit. But then we received more clarification and we received more info coming from a man known as Rep. Jim Jordan. Yes, this man happens to be a very, very close ally to the sitting president of the USA. How did we know? Well, if you go to the Twitter page of the president of US and check the individuals that he's following, you notice that this man known as Rep. Jim Jordan happens to be one of the very few people the president of the USA follows on Twitter. This simply means that this man definitely will be or should be a close friend to the sitting president of that country. So what did this guy say? Well, in a video released on his official Twitter page that we can't actually play the audio, he made mention of the fact that the sitting president of the USA will send delegates to the USB embassy in Washington, D.C. on 30th of May, when the USB and its citizens plan to hold an international meeting in that part of the world, Washington, D.C. to be precise. Yes, this is coming from, like I said, Rep. Jim Jordan. Well, this is going to be a massive, massive one. And this is going to definitely change the trajectory of the USB movement. Just imagine the US president visiting the USB government in their embassy. Well, it's going to definitely change every single thing.
President Buhari ruled Nigeria 2 years. Fake Buhari ruled Nigeria 6 years. And a dead man ruled Nigeria for 6 years. And I quote, from 2016, from 2015 to 2017 is 2 years. 2017 to 2023 is 6 years. When you add it together, I have 8 years. Then again, the bridge between the fired Buhari and living Buhari is what? How many? 8 years. because the total years is now 8 years, 2 years for the quiet Buhari, 6 years for the living Buhari. Buhari actually, we received the news from UK.com when it mattered most about his sickness that took him away for good 6 months out of, seat of authority, Aso Rock in Nigeria. We had a government then, a president then, a government then whose head was living in London Hospital, while Nigeria is just wasting under Yemi Ochibanjo because Yemi was not in charge. It was Abba Kyari the late Abba Kyari that was spied by COVID-19 was in charge. Then he could not come back home 2017. He died February, March 2017. UK.com edit. Mama Charlie with Elizabeth observe silence. On social media, everybody watch it. Nnamdi Kanu edit. And if you ask me, that was the only scene of Nnamdi Kanu that even made the UK, the British, turn their back on him in his current travail he's going through. The original Buhari and the foreign Buhari.
Mr. Raf, thank you for having you on this channel this morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Viewers, in case if this is your first time of coming across our video, subscribe on your notification and drop your like on this channel. Yeah. Mr. Raf, shocking to us.
Good morning.
You are one of these people that used to talk about Nigeria to stop destroying our institutions.
Yes.
Instead of glorifying individuals.
Yeah.
Under Buhari regime, they destroy our institutions. After his 8 years, Buhari ran to his state in Katsina State. But I speak to you now, he escaped kidnapping and he ran to Kaduna Napo State.
They are going to succeed on kidnapping Buhari because it is only one that is with God Almighty that is majority. When you take that you have many armed men all around you to the tune of 1 million, when God is not with you, you are exposed to insecurity. What do I mean here? Buhari is trying to tell the whole world that he has all it takes to protect himself from an external attack or abduction. So I'm talking to you, Daura is in Kaduna State until Katsina State was created out of Kaduna. Katsina State was created out of Kaduna and the rest of the northern states. And now Daura, the hopefully or presumably home of Buhari, which many people think it is in Katsina. It's still in Kaduna State, and after much hard working to escape from Niger is ancestral town. When the junta took over the government, democratically elected regime of Niger, Buhari absconded into I think UK. From UK has come back to Niger, and the heat was over there because the kind of government they have in Niger right now, they could at least apprehend Buhari, get him arrested. Because you that rule Nigeria, what are you doing in Niger? It means you have a central home in Niger. You actually deceived the Nigerians, worked in their military for many years, ruled them for the first time in 1980s, and say come back in this new millennium, become Nigerian president from 2015 to 2033. That's straight 8 years. And you still ran back to Niger. That was, that's a lot, lots inclusion of, of deception and deceit by a man once, twice Nigerian president. Today is absconding from Katsina into Kaduna, yes, to his original, according to him, maternal home or paternal home. Paternal home is it anyway. Let's just take it like that. To secure himself from banditry. Why are you running away from trouble that you caused by yourself? You think you are going to at least prevail on using your army of bandits to prevail on Jonathan. Now it has gotten after you. Why are you running away? When a man sets his house on fire, he began to shout, "Look at tiger coming. It is all over me, inferno of flame." He started shouting so that all his kinsmen could come out to assist him. Stop shouting of wolf. You are the one that invited the wolf that has actually eaten up all your sheep and animals. Where are you running to? Buhari has now absconded from Katsina into Kaduna State. The same Kaduna State that they use Fulani herdsmen to annihilate, to decimate them in their large number. Every time incessant Fulani militia attack on Kaduna people. Today, Kaduna is a safe haven for the same person that invited banditry and other insurgency into Nigeria in 2015 because he was thinking Jonathan will be crippled, Jonathan will be pied. Today, Jonathan is not pied, Jonathan is alive, living in Otueke, his Otueke community, while you that invited all these insurgents, you are on the run. Because why? Knock, knock, who is there? Is one of James Hadley Chase's pieces.
Mr. Ross,
Yes, he wrote it.
Sorry for cutting you short. I want to cut you short here. I have one listened to your interview where you say Buhari, this one that is claiming to be Buhari, could be a fake Buhari. And you also said it now that Buhari ran away from Niger, maybe probably because of this military that taking away Niger. Yeah. Maybe it might be arrested. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that is that they will question his true identity. They will question his maternal or paternal, at least, nationality, identity, sorry. So what I'm trying to say is that he's running about, absconding from Niger again into Nigeria. He had this reason, because actually if he stays there, the military junta will get him arrested.
Mr. Raf, do you think, if you said, with all these things that Buhari is fake one, do you think people like Obasanjo, the rest of all these Nigerian politicians will discover these news and they keep quiet? Because when they happened during Yaradua, we know that they tried to cover Yaradua own up. But Obasanjo stood up there and voiced out that Yaradua is dead. And that's why Yaradua was exposed.
And eventually nobody could actually stand up and told us then that Buhari was dead. Why? Because of their selfish gains. What is it that must have culminated to Adamo Chomole saying that if they remove him from the national chairman of APC, then he's going to tell the whole world who was at Aso Rock? What is it that would have at least orchestrated Abola Ahmed Tinubu making such statement that if so and so thing happened when he was about becoming Nigerian president, he was going to actually tell the whole world who was at Aso Rock? What actually motivated Rochas Okocha to have made that statement that if so and so thing, if they could not allow him to rig his own in Imo State, he's going to tell the whole world who actually is Aso Rock, is at Aso Rock. And each and every person that comes up to make this statement, while finishing the statement, it won't be up to 24 hours. He will get justice he deserves.
Mr. Raf,
let me tell you, everybody actually know that the wrong person ruled. But wait for me. Do you know what? Many years to come, Nigerian authors, Nigerians are good writers. Many people should write what actually transpired between 2015 and 2023. The real personality, identity of the then Nigerian president.
Mr. Raf, on
Buhari.
this particular topic, I want in 30 seconds if you can do it. Now that with this point you have brought out, why is it, if it is true, why is it that the sons, the wife, they are not coming out to talk?
Thank you so much. Yusuf, the son, biological son of Muhammad Buhari, when it matters most that Daura and Aicha, his mother, were fighting, Yusuf came out and said, why shouldn't you people allow my father to arrest? I will tell the whole world the truth. They bundled Aicha, packaged him into Dubai. She know how much that was given to him in dollars. Yusuf actually knew that the father was dead. That's why he made that statement. When Daura was fighting dirty with his father's wife, his mother, over a new wife. There was a time they planned new wife for Buhari. Yusuf said, allow my father to rest. Yusuf fought Mama Daura. Aicha fought Mama Daura's stupor. That's why they settled Aicha, and Aicha stayed away from the fake Buhari for many years. Until his, at least, let me say, do I call it handing over to Ahmed Tinubu, or expiration of his tenure. He was not with Aicha Buhari. Aicha Buhari stopped visiting Aso Rock immediately her husband died. Because actually, you know, they cloned that man. It was Buhari's look-alike. It wasn't originally Aicha Buhari's husband. I'm telling you that many years to come, many books, many writers will actually come and envelope what actually transpired from 2015 to 2017, 2017 to 2023. Two different persons, at least, was the head of Nigerian government.
Me, I support Biafra so that me woman dey in one place.
Talk come again.
I support Biafra in 100.
How did you know about Biafra? Who told you about Biafra?
Okay, I was born 1981. I'm not a small pikin. I crossed 45 to 44 now. I'm not a small pikin. I don't suffer for this country. So what I see with my eye, you make me I dey cry. But I thank God, human being know they feed me, now God they feed me. Anytime I wake, I will beg the God and I will feed. To the day I will go back to him. But we have no leaders in this country.
So how come?
I support Biafra in 100 times. Let me man go so that we, the Hausa, will remain. More we see me man, they assist in on people.
Okay, you are an Hausa man.
Yeah, confirm. I'm from Kebbi State, Bagudo local government.
So why?
I'm Mohammed Abubakar. I'm from Bagudo local government. I'm from Kebbi State, Bagudo local government. But what makes me annoyed with Nigeria government is this: we don't have good leaders. We just they talk like we Muslim Hausa. We dey carry God for mind, but we no dey use the God wey we dey carry for our mind. We dey call the God God, no be all of us dey use am. Na aboki spoil this country. Why? Be say anywhere wey you go, before you go see any other language dey beg, you must see aboki dey beg in this country. Why e be so? Wey be say we na we get food, na we dey invest food, na we dey invest cow. But when na we dey suffer pass many people, why you used to be like that?
Okay, how do you feel now?
I'm feeling.
Aboki don dey for power for a very long time. Una don rule this country well well. You know, una know why you go tell me say una still dey hungry?
Oga,
This Fulani dey disturb una well well. Una just keep quiet.
Fulani dey disturb now with Hausa dem jump mouth. If the leaders of the state dem no agree, Fulani will no enter your state. Who born Fulani? Who give Fulani leg? If your leaders of your state, governor or anyone no have hands, they will no enter. You don't ever hear say them call Lagos Fulani can do something. Whether them go east, whether them go south of east, you don't hear them. Now only Arewa. But part of the Arewa na some state, no be all state. Like my state, Kebbi State, we don't have that problem with Fulani. But like Kasuna, Zamfara, Sokoto, Ohe, all those people, now then get that wahala. We don't have any wahala with anybody.
Why Nigeria be like this now? Where they complain saying?
Why Nigeria be like this? We say we don't have good leaders. Even the man is ruling now. Now Hausa they ruler. Now wetin dem tell am to do.
Who be the person where they rule now?
Na Tinubu now, but now person dey ahead of the Tinubu. That is the northern people. Now then they rule this country.
Name them. Where they do for this country like this?
IBB, like them Buhari. Forget say person they call God. God know him people. Forget if you are not belong to them, they no put you for that seat. If you know their society, you can't belong to that seat.
Okay, now you talk about this Biafra, that you believe on Biafra, that Biafra
I believe in, I support una 100 and by 100.
Do you think what President Buhari, Tinubu is doing now by holding this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after IBB don't confess, say there's nothing like Igbo sponsor the coup? Do you think it's right to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Me, what I think, Oga, and the IBB way in the talk, in now them follow spoil this country. Wetin them want talk now, and in no bad eye, but God still they show am upon the money way in still they see wetin in they see. If that money go cure that in sickness, may in cure that in sickness to heal.
But some people say IBB no just come and come confess say no be Igbo plan the coup or Abiola win the election. Say he get be say as he don dey go close to him grave, say he don dey see people wey he kill during Biafra. Na then they torment am. That's why he come confess Nigeria. You believe am?
Oga, now God show am before him go die, may him confess in sin before him go to the in creator. So whatever you harvest is wetin you plan na him go harvest. So now wetin him dey see now the repercussion before him go may him confess.
Yoruba and Fulani or Hausa or not has been ruling this country. Igbo man never rule.
And then let's give them now. They are human being also. Let's give them, let them test. If they no one test, let's do the Biafra so that no woman just dey on his own. Wetin you get, you manage him. Now God dey feed human being. If they know say they are right for what they are doing, the Northerners, if they know say they are right, let's leave the Biafra to be free.
So you support Biafra to go to Nigeria?
100 by 100.
Why? Why do you support Biafra?
Why I support is this. We, the Northerners, we are the ruler. We are still the suffering. We are the suffering. I don't know. Before you see any other languages begging, you must see outside the beg. And if you say it's like enter the whole net 36 state, you must see. Now so it. Why it used to be like that?
You like Igbo?
Oga, 100 by 100.
Are you sure you like Igbo?
Oga, me I serve someone at Okwigwe. I stay for East 2003 when Onitsha market catch fire at the East.
You don't mean it.
Oga, they tell you say if there is the truth, say them want truth. Wetin I dey talk, me I talk and make the whole world hear am. If person want do whatever, you know, fit kill
the whole world is hearing you.
I want make them hear am so that if you know be my God, you know if you kill me, I know if you kill you. But me, I suppose Biafra 100 by 100. Make them live home and men there on your own. If you believe you are God, serve who you believe so that he feed you. That is all I believe. But this Northerners made them rest, make another people test the seat.
Who be another people where they look make the test?
I support Nnamdi Uzokami. I support him 100 by 100. Yeah, 100 by 100. Make them give am in right. Because when they help una people, we our people, nobody fee. Even business, if you not get what to do, nobody will assist you.
But for the sake of your people, we go watch you for this life. People feel you say now.
My mind, to my grave, to my 6 feet, I dey tell you my mind. So may woman day, if they do the Biafra, may woman day or more we see. So that they will see who dead right, who they wrong. I mean, make them do it like that if they know say they have the truth. The leaders where they lead now, make them give all my right. Forget religion issue now. Wetin dey spoil this country follow again. Make them give all my in right so that you just dey on your own. You